Linda and I are getting ready to do solar on the trailer. We're starting out with a portable solar panel setup from Renogy, but along with that we need to probably add some more battery capacity. We've got the one battery on the front. We may be adding an AGM battery in the back. But in the meantime, Linda and I were sent this Sunglife 500 portable power station, and this just may do it for us. So what we have here is the Sunglife portable power station. It's called the Sunglife 500, and it's solar rechargeable. It's got a 78,000 milliamp hour battery, 288 available watt hours. It has 500 watts of pure sine wave AC power. That's really handy. And that's what that says right there, is pure sine wave power. And you can plug it into a variety of different things. For example, down here is the DC jacks down here. And it came with a whole set of adapters, so you can plug in any DC appliance that you have. Up here is the USB ports, and there's 3 regular USB ports and 1 fast charge USB over here, and it's blue. Up here are 2 110 sockets, and these are whirled, for different kinds of plugs, but they're 110. You got 500 watts available, and this is your pure sine wave up here. And you just kind of jiggle it in a little bit because they're protected. On the top, it shows the state of charge. If I turn this on down here, it'll light up. And right now it's showing that it's fully charged. And this would be 80%, 60%, 40%, and 20%. The nice thing about a lithium battery is you can take them almost all the way down. I don't think I'd take them all the way to the bottom, but it doesn't hurt them to take them all the way down here. And to 15 or 20% anyway, in my opinion. And so you get the full, unlike a lead acid battery, like a marine deep cycle or something like that, you can only take them down to 50%, and then you have to recharge them back up again. The nice thing about lithium is you can take them down, all the way down, and then charge them back up. They usually charge faster also than a lead acid battery that you would have normally in your car or your RV. On the back is your DC input for charging, and it comes with a 110 adapter, so you can plug it into the wall. You can also charge it from your car. It comes with a car adapter plug that goes into your cigarette lighter. And of course you can charge it by solar, which we intend to do. Over here, it's got a lamp on and off because it's got a flashlight here. It's got 3 settings. I'm not going to point it directly at the camera. It's pretty darn bright for the highest one. And it focuses into a beam. So it's pretty nice. It's almost like a spotlight. And then a lower setting here. And then, of course, you have to have the strobe light, which I'm not sure why anybody would use, but they say it's for emergency. Well, there it is. Well, I think it's pretty slick.
Well, what can we use it for?
You can use it for all kinds of stuff. For example, if you have a 12-volt TV that you want to take along on your camping trip, this will run a 12-volt RV type TV for about 7 or 8 hours. So that'll keep the kids busy for a couple of nights. You can plug your power packs into it. I'll put this one in the fast charge over here.
Oh, cool. That's mine.
Well, we can plug another power pack in there too.
Okay.
Charge up your power packs. We'll turn this on.
Yeah.
What about drone battery? We can go ahead and plug a drone battery in there too. Of course, I wouldn't be wanting to plug all these things in at once, but I'm showing you what you can use it for.
But can you?
Yeah, you can plug them all in. Now this is what I mentioned. This is pure sine wave up here. So
Oh, so you can plug in AC.
yeah, AC and pure sine wave is really important for these expensive DJI smart batteries. What about the laptop?
Oh, yeah. Plug it in. It was
And
down to 50%, so.
The laptop is at 50%.
Yeah, so it did get charged.
And also your laptop is a lot safer with the pure sine wave inverter. So it'll handle the laptop too. And don't forget cell phones. And I still got all that row down there of DC plugs and everything. Like I say, you wouldn't be plugging all this stuff into it at one time, but it does handle all these different kinds of things.
Does it have enough power to seriously charge all these all at once?
Well, probably not with the DJI drone battery on here. That laptop over there draws about, when it's charging, it's drawing about 35 watts. So it would run that for about 8.5 hours. It would definitely charge that laptop up, no problem. On our 4K laptop, it has enough juice to run that laptop for about 2.5 or 3 hours. So for us, I think that, you know, it's a good thing for us because we don't run, we don't have our DC refrigerator or anything like that. So we don't have to worry about, mainly what we have in front of us is what we would be wanting to charge up. That's what I'm trying to say. This is for our own review here and things that we use. This represents all that we use, except for the camera battery. Of course, the camera will plug in here, and which we're using right now. It'll plug in here and charge up just fine also. And that represents what we use when we go on our trips. So this is the DC power adapter for charging this up from your wall. And it came with that. That plugs into the back.
To charge this up.
To charge this up. And then it also comes with a DC car charger, so you can charge it up in your car. We'll talk about charging times here in just a minute. That plugs into the back. By the way, if you run out of spots on the front for this type of plug, you're also allowed to plug into the back and take power off the back. I'll give you the specs on it. I'm not a tech whiz, but we'll talk about the specs here in a minute too. And like I said, it comes with a series of adapters. It's got this cord here, and then it comes with just about every kind of plug you can possibly need for charging up your DC appliances. Okay, here's the specs. Well, now let's really talk about this. What's it good for? Well, you know what I think this really shines at? I think this really shines for a weekender, somebody who's just heading out with the family for Friday night, Saturday night camping. And I think this is absolutely great for that. And the reason for that is that it's small, really lightweight, and it'll definitely power your cell phones and your battery up, you know, your battery packs if you need them, and your drone batteries and your camera batteries, and take care of you all weekend. Like I mentioned earlier, this has got enough juice in it to power a 12-volt DC TV for a couple of nights, maybe 4 hours a night. And then home on Sunday and plug it in and charge it up, and it'd be ready to go again. Now the other place where this comes in, and this is where I personally like it. Linda and I don't use much current when we're on the road and we're traveling and we're camping, mainly because we don't have a 12-volt DC compressor refrigerator like a Dometic or anything. We just use a homemade ice chest. But anyways, for us, we're mainly concerned with recharging our laptops, once again, drone batteries, power packs, cell phones, things like that. And the other thing is when we're uploading a video, when we're on the road, sometimes it takes 4 or 5 hours, sometimes longer, depending on our internet connection and or our cell phone connection. And this would definitely keep me from panicking like I have in the past, because I can just plug my laptop right into it. Now, that laptop we had on the table was down to 50%, 47%, and it charged that right up. I didn't leave all those things plugged into it that I had, but just for an example, battery was half down on the laptop. It charged it up, and it charged up the battery on my DJI Osmo Action camera here, and it was down at half also, and it's still showing a full charge. So that was like no sweat for this thing. So that's where I think this is going to be really great. If you're living on the road or you're camping and you don't need a lot of battery power, then this is going to do it. And if for a weekender with a family, mom, dad, couple of kids, this is perfect. Anyways, I hope I helped you out on the review on this, in case you've been thinking about getting some auxiliary power. Maybe this is the answer for you. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you around.